Worried about what's going on in Minsk, but what's, in your opinion, the options they have in Minsk?
I think the option is the first one, which is the most important one, that Putin has to agree that he is part of the conflict, that he has responsibility by violating territorial integrity, sending military and troops and weapons there, and that he has to take responsibility that this is stopped, and that he is immediately, directly responsible also for the ceasefire. And this, I think, is the most important question which has to be achieved.
Yeah, but on the other hand, he has stated all the time that it is an internal conflict, that the partners should be the separatists and the government in Kiev. Now he is suddenly turning up himself.
But we have to see, and he has more or less agreed to that, there are Russian tanks, Russian missiles, Russian officers, Russian soldiers in Ukraine, so that is an aggression of Russia against Ukraine.
Could you foresee a situation where he is giving in some ways just to push the final agreements forward and not to here and now make a solution to the whole conflict?
We don't know how far he's going, wants to go, how much he wants to take the risk that also other countries will deliver weapons to the Ukrainians, which means an increase of the conflict, and especially how far he wants to go with the economic costs for his countries. Then he might get even an increase of sanctions, especially of financial sanctions. So the scenario is also quite dangerous for him in a way, and that I think is perhaps the better way to find a positive solution in that and stop the fighting.
But how long shall we wait for a solution? How long shall we wait while people are killed in the Ukraine to perhaps even armor the Ukraine army?
We should not wait. We do not wait because that we have sanctions. But now we have to see whether we get a new agreement in Minsk, and especially what is more important, not just the paper, but also the way how to implement it and how fast to implement it, so that Russia cannot use that for another time-winning politics to have further increase of the territory there.
The summit in Brussels is not only focusing on Ukraine. They will focus on the Greek situation as well. What's your opinion about a solution on this question?
I think every country which wants to get solidarity has to fulfill the conditions and has to fulfill the agreements such a country has with the other countries. And here we see that Tsipras has still a long way to understand the realistic situation. And we hope that this process of understanding will increase in order to help the Greeks to come out of the situation.
So final question, what are you believing will be the outcome of the summit?
I hope that the Chancellor and the French President can make a report on Minsk, which is a positive one. That is a positive scenario, and I think on the Greek question, the summit will not have a result, but it will be the first time that the new Greek Prime Minister has a chance to explain his plans to the other leaders, and then we will see the atmosphere where the basis is for further negotiations.
Thank you.